Welcome back, everyone, man. We're here live at the top of our third hour here on the IMDb boat, and I'm your captain, Kevin Smith. I didn't say that. That was written for me. With me now, ladies and gentlemen, is the cast of Snowpiercer. Give it up for them, ladies and gentlemen. Kids, as is often the case at Comic-Con, people usually come promote stuff that people haven't seen yet. I saw the movie Snowpiercer. I've not seen the show. What's the difference? How close is it? Somebody set me up. Who's in charge here? You? Aren't you the voice of the train?
I'm the voice of the train.
Then be the voice of the damn show.
I play Melanie Cavill. I'm the head of hospitality. I am in charge of making sure things run smoothly on the train and order is maintained. But as the season goes on, you learn that I might be responsible for more things as well.
I heard every word you said, but I'm gonna be flat out honest with you. The whole time I'm like,
cryptic?
No, I was like, that's the girl from Labyrinth. This is the closest I've ever been to the girl from Labyrinth. And I just literally watched that movie with my kid not too long ago for the first time ever. Unfortunately, she was 20. I should have done it when she was 5, but I was like, you must watch this movie with me. And she did, and she's like, Muppets, very cute. And then she recognized you, though. She's like, oh my God, that's Jennifer Connelly. I was like, yes! That was when she was little and whatnot. But back to Snowpiercer. You didn't really explain it very well. David, what is the show about?
So if you've seen the film or read the graphic novels, it takes place in the same world. This is post-apocalypse. Humanity has managed to freeze the earth.
Right.
And all that's left is riding around the earth on this train, essentially 7-ish years from now. So that's it. We're all packed on this train, trying to survive, and the train allows us to have this very linear class structure, right? So the wealthy folks who are able to afford expensive tickets on the train are living in the front,
right.
All the way down through the classes to the tail, where we have stowaways and people who tried to jump on the train just as it was leaving, and in a fairly bloody attempt to save their own lives.
Not necessarily bad people in the tailies.
No,
they're just people that couldn't, and not
way to stand up for your character.
People that couldn't.
Hey, not all the bad guys are on the train.
It's not all romantic leads. No, but they're just people that obviously didn't have the finances to get on them. So these are people that obviously wanted to live too and struggled to get on by any means possible.
So if it's all takes place on the train? Just like the movie did?
Yeah.
All of humanity, all that is alive on Earth, is on this train. There's been a catastrophic climate event, and so everything that is alive is on this train. So it's really a microcosm for all that there is, for all of life.
So it's a show with a message as well.
I think it's a great, as David was saying, like the structure of the train, I think lends itself really neatly to a conversation about social justice and
environment
class
as well.
structure and environmental issues, and a conversation about resources and limited resources and how those are managed.
And it's true. Without that, then it's just the Love Boat, right? It's a bunch of people on a train,
there's a little of that,
we're
too.
checking in with them from time to time.
That's the second Love Boat, right?
It's for the young people, Love Boat was a show back in the 70s that like a lot of people might not know, but that's what it feels like. It feels like, in a way, like now that I'm remembering the movie, you can episodic that out. You can tell there was a bunch of train, and Captain America was one story. There could be a lot of stories on that train.
Yeah, I think the main difference between the film and the show is the film, which is such a nice device for the film, is like a heist, basically. We're getting from the back to the front as quickly as possible, right? But the luxury of TV is you get to sort of live in each class and really explore the characters and the consequences of everybody's actions. And it's, there's a whole world on there.
Now, how long
you got one thing of getting from just tail to front?
Right.
How long have you guys been shooting? Like, have you just done a pilot, or have you even? We've met people here who are like, "Oh man, you can't wait to see the show." And we're like, "How many episodes in?" They're like, "We haven't started yet." So, have you guys begun? Is there a show?
We're going back for season 2 in October, right?
Yeah.
So
they've already given you a season 2. Has it even started yet?
Nope.
Nah, man.
No.
How good is your show?
So good.
Amazing.
So good. People have to wait.
It's either so good or so expensive. They're like, we got to do this twice.
Can it be both?
Yes, absolutely. Ladies, what do you do on the train?
I work with Melanie in the hospitality department. I play a lovely lady named Ruth, who helps Melanie make sure that everything runs smoothly no matter what. And Ruth loves Mr. Wilford, is a big zealot, and wants everyone to do what Mr. Wilford says they should do.
Excellent sell. Fantastic. What about you?
I play Miss Audrey, and I am the Madam of the Night car, which is essential for any boat or anything.
There's a sex car on this train?
You need the party car.
This is way
right?
better than the movie, man. I remember the movie was all about eating crickets or something. Sex train, I'm in. Just rename it. Snowpiercer is a little off-putting. Sex train, you got an audience.
Can it be both?
But there's also like I'm the performer as well, so there's cabaret, and then of course they forgot to hire any therapists on the train. So what I do really well is that I take people and I'm like an empath, and I help them through the trauma that they went through when we went through the big freeze, when they lost everyone, lost everything, and their world is now in this claustrophobic space. So they come to me to deal with their problems, but they also tell me everything they know. So I kind of have a greater knowledge of everyone on the train.
Nice, like the Oracle. What about you? What are you doing?
I play Bess Till. She is the muscle on the train.
Nice.
I keep everyone in order and do it with an iron fist. Keep and a baton. And a baton and an axe.
So there's lots of fighting on the train as well. There's a bunch of action.
So violent.
Is it really?
It is like some days of shooting where like they got to me. You know, it's like I actually can't kill another person today, guys. I gotta go home.
This hurts my soul.
It did.
What about you? You're on the back of the train, we heard before.
I am on the back of the train. I have like a whole taxidermy setup. So I do a lot of the animals and I create stuff. No, I'm in the back, and I just sort of believe that we should all probably have a little more equality on this train, considering there's the haves and we're the have-nots. So let's do something about it.
It's not straight up villainy. You're not like, I'm the bad guy. You're like, I'm a morally conflicted
I'm not a bad guy.
He's
I'm a guy
mostly
that just wants
handsome and misunderstood.
Yeah, misunderstood. Pike's very misunderstood. He's the most misunderstood on the train.
He was looking for the love boat, right? He got on the wrong thing.
Yes, I was on the wrong cruise.
And in season 2, we're gonna go deep into Mike.
Super deep.
How have you guys? You must have been to Comic-Con before. Like,
I've been here before. Yeah, not for
Totally.
a number of years, but yes.
you?
First
time? What's your
time.
impression? I was telling before we went, if you've not seen a movie called Blind Spotting, you co-wrote it and you were in it, fantastic film. I was sitting there watching that movie, I was like, this guy's amazing. I said, this guy, I pulled my friend in and I was like, I've never seen this person before. This person, who is this guy? And they're like, you saw him in Hamilton. And I was like, oh my God, that is amazing. Same guy. It was fantastic. Anyway, you never been here before?
I've never been here before.
So what's your impression?
It's great. I mean, I've done some con stuff. I'm in a band called Clipping, and we were nominated for a couple Hugos. So I've been to WorldCon a couple of times, which is similar. You know, con culture is great because of the amount of love and commitment that fans show to the things that they enjoy, and it really is like one of the more free spaces I think that we still have left, particularly like communal spaces. You are really free to express your genuine love for the thing, but also for yourself and also for other people. It's such like a body positive space. It's such there's so many wonderful things about cons that you don't really find anywhere else.
Right.
So, and this one is like the mother of all of them, right? So it's great to be around in such a large environment of that kind of energy, that kind of rare energy.
I think Comic-Con might just hire you as the mouthpiece, man. That was so beautiful and eloquent. You guys, have you never been before? First
Never,
time?
first time.
And?
I've been to a BronyCon.
Wow, man. Really? Why? Just because
yeah.
as a fan, or do you voice?
No, I was a My Little Pony. I was a fan of My Little Pony Friendship is Magic, and then when I won a Tony, I said Friendship is Magic, and then they wrote me on the show.
No! That is so smart, man.
Yeah, and I got my own pony, and then I did a BronyCon, so that was super fun, and I haven't had a chance to go into the con yet, because I've never been to a Comic-Con before.
Oh, you're going to love it inside.
Yeah.
And I guarantee you there's my Little Pony stuff in there.
I
Friendship
know,
is magic inside, too. Have you ever been before?
No, virgin.
And what's your general impression?
I need to get into that building and see everyone.
It looks like a Star Wars set from the outside, because like generally when the talent comes, they do out here first, then they bring them inside. So if you've never been before, it's this hulking thing in the distance. Once you get inside, it's a sea of humanity just welcoming you and trying to take your money, to
I
be
can't
honest.
wait.
It looks,
What about
it looks
you've been
enormous.
here? You had to have been
Not
here. many
here.
times.
I mean,
You've never been here with like Walking Dead
The
or
Walking Dead.
Game?
I've done lots of those, and with the game,
The Walker Stalker cons and stuff?
all of those, but not the San Diego. First time here.
What's
So
your
it's
impression?
exciting. I went to the panels the other day to see the original fam do that.
Right.
And it's a gong show, man. It's a lot of people. So it's beautiful and it's wonderful, but I find it sometimes overwhelming, the amount of people.
It's so inclusive, you can't move here at San Diego Comic-Con, man. Give it up, folks, for the cast of Snowpiercer.